Hey, Rob. How you doing?
Hey, Larry. How are you? I don't see the stream here, but in case anyone's popping on, this is just our pre-show. And, we're just wanting to make sure that the stream is stable and all that jazz. We just thought it'd be a good idea to. I'm posting on Twitter now that we're going live. Now I'm going to open it up in YouTube.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Donna. Hi, Karen.
Hello, early
Joanne.
birds.
Love to see you all
Don't you
here.
like tonight's theme, honey? Look, honey, I brought you flowers. Super fun. We've been working super hard not to have any bumps in the road with our live streaming all week on the phone with our internet provider.
I know so much more about the internet this week than I did last week.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
We sent them a strongly worded email last week.
The internet is a super duper highway.
It's a super highway. There's a lot of traffic on it on Friday and Saturday.
Friday nights,
right?
it's probably more congested than the Los Angeles highways, Highway 1.
So I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but on my Facebook page, don't look at it now because I want you to be here for the live stream, but I did post. I just had such a dream come true this week. I've always dreamed of having a Martha Stewart kind of show. And, since we've been doing this pretend piano bar TV show, it kind of became real over time. Now that all these people have been watching it, and so many people watch it on the replay, we've got thousands and thousands of people who have seen it. So we started doing a pretend gardening show the other day. Amazon invited me to do it. So much fun. So I posted the link there in case you want to see me in the garden. Some of you have already seen it. Got some messages from you, but really fun. They gave gardening tips and stuff. I had a good time. Sharon saw it. Hi there, Sharon. She's in California. And I'm learning all about some of you. A lot of fun facts about she's got a lot of gardening expertise. I think gardening and music really go together.
I don't know. We might wait for the live stream to talk about what happened yesterday when we were on Amazon Live.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty funny. Well, we also had, I know Leonard sometimes is on here in Vermont. He works at University of Vermont in the horticulture department, so we're always talking about plants and flowers, too.
I know I had to hold myself back from laughing, but...
Wait, don't you think that I had the perfect actor training, though, of the show must go on? Did I even blink when that happened? All right, we'll tell them later when there's more people on.
Yeah, okay, so we got a little less than 1 minute to showtime, folks. And
1 minute to showtime. I better practice. Haha.
And you know what?
Yeah?
Here we go. It's 9 o'clock.
Is it 9 o'clock?
Yeah. Can I have my music?
Hang on a second.
Please?
I'm just putting down my my glasses. Blair, are you ready for the...
I'm ready. Everybody ready? Here we go.
Okay. 1 second. Okay.
Hello, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 18 of Robin's Piano Bar, where the drinks and the food are virtual, but the piano playing is real. I'm your host, Larry Cosson, streaming live to you from York County, Pennsylvania, to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch TV. Tonight's episode is, Look, honey, I've brought you flowers. And now, please welcome, from her own home, our favorite piano gal, Robin Spielberg. Shh, the crowd goes wild. And
hello out there.
So far, so good.
I hope so.
So far,
Yeah,
so
don't talk about
good.
the internet.
Talk about the internet. it's the internet.
So, Fred is back.
So a lot happened this week, including the return of baseball.
Oh, yeah. So what's your favorite team, folks? I'm a Mets fan. When I married Larry, he was a Yankees fan. I say was because he's somewhat converted now that we live on the Maryland-Pennsylvania border. We kind of...
it's Orioles.
We're rooting for the Orioles.
This is Birdland.
It's Birdland.
If,
you know what? It's such a nice ballpark.
Yeah,
It's
Camden
sweet.
Yards.
Camden Yards is beautiful. So
This
whatever
is
team you
Birdland.
support, you should go fly into Baltimore and see your team play there because it's really nice and friendly and clean and really nice ballpark. So,
And
we've been watching baseball.
So I was struggling. I was on the MLB app, so hopefully you guys will, just give me a moment to talk about baseball for a minute, because Robin and I, it's America's pastime, and we love it.
I love baseball.
So I was on the app the other night, and I'm looking for tickets, and I keep seeing, wow, there's some great seats on Friday and Saturday nights. And
I said,
went,
nope, can't. Piano bar.
Piano bar.
Piano bar.
Piano bar.
Pick another day, Larry.
Heal the hand. So we're gonna try and
Larry,
go
I
on
didn't even
another
tell
night.
you this. Jeff McNeil, who we were watching the other night,
I know
he hit a home run
clutch
on his birthday.
clutch.
Isn't that a great
Clutch.
gift to give your mom?
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday to
And
me.
it's out of
And in
here.
honor of you, I
Happy birthday,
give you a home
Mr.
run.
O'Neill, Mr.
All right,
Baseball.
So, honey, I brought you flowers.
Yeah, and that's not what you're saying, Mom. I brought you flowers. No, that's because
These are from the garden. Hooray!
I'm not even sure if your mom's on, but
Well,
she
I'm gonna
might.
show you. Look.
Honey, if you're here, chat us up.
Geraniums, I cheated from inside. They're not from outside yet. I overwinter them. And tulips and daffodils and japonica and some dried penstemon. Makes me happy. They're everywhere.
We have a lot of garden ground to cover tonight.
But first, let's start
So
with some music.
let's jump in, Rob. Do you know what your first song is?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
no. Okay. I hope it's the same as what I have here.
It's been a busy week. Piano was just tuned.
Yeah, we may be up late tonight, folks.
Yeah. Last time the piano was tuned, we stayed up and recorded. So piano was tuned just a few hours ago. Thanks, Dick, for coming over and doing it.
Wow,
Bette
Rob.
Midler, the Rose.
The piano bar is really crowded tonight. It's like,
Awesome.
look at that. I just want to give a shout out, welcome all of our viewers on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch TV. Twitch TV being Amazon's channel. And now that Robin is an Amazon influencer, we'll have to continue to shout out.
I always wanted to be an influencer. This is funny. Amazon invited me to be to have my own pretend gardening TV show, and I said, of course, yes. Is there any money in it? No.
They contacted me and said,
They
said, well, do you think that Robin would want to be an influencer? I said, well, she's been an influencer in my life for 27 years. So
yeah. I told them there were only 3 things I wanted to talk about: gardening, music, and cats. And they said, great. You can talk about gardening all you want.
And then they said, do you have any cats?
So I had such a good time. Larry set it up. It's all his idea. So we started it yesterday. Don't go there now because we're going to, we want you to stay here. But on my Facebook page, Robin Spielberg Music, I saved the links. There are 2 links. In one, I give, gardening tips. And then today I did practical Mother's Day gifts for the gardener and all about vases or vases, however you say it. And on the first stream, we were outside. It was a beautiful day, and I'm showing people how to transplant seedlings, and we had this huge gust of wind came.
And there goes her laptop.
My laptop blew off in the wind. All the plants blew away. Today I was in the garden, and I'm like, what's this? And it was your keyboard cover for your laptop. I found it in the second tier in the garden.
I totally, I was so focused.
I didn't even blink. It happened, and I just pretended it didn't happen. I'm just so used to showbiz. And I just kept going.
And I'm so glad that we decided to do it indoors, just in from the garden today, because as we're going,
it started raining today.
Thunderstorm. It was this thunderstorm that came. So first thunderstorm of the year.
Yeah, so it was kind of nice to have a thunderstorm.
So Rob, I'm just going to do a quick shout out. Linda and Bob Henderson. Bob, happy birthday today.
Well, as you might have guessed from the title, look, honey, I brought you flowers. All the songs in tonight's Piano Bar live stream are inspired by flowers, songs with flowers in the title or in the lyric. I started off with Bette Midler's The Rose, and now I'm going to play something from the musical Shenandoah. This is the wedding song that takes place during the musical. It's called Violets and Silver Bells.
Oh, Shenandoah.
During this interlude, they give their vows. It's really sweet. And then in the lyric is, love like a garden grows. sweeter with time. Isn't that sweet song? So romantic.
That's
How's everyone doing?
It's doing good, it seems. You know, there's a lot of chatter
Good.
going on here.
Awesome to see all of you here.
A lot of baseball talk. We like to see that. And so, any other Orioles fans out there?
I don't know. They don't.
No.
They're not so great, but
Oh, come on.
Lisa likes the Phillies.
They did beat the Yankees the other day.
Yeah, and then
So you like that, right, Robin?
Marianne says
Anyone that beats the
your dog's
Yankees here
name is
makes you happy.
Petite. Guess which team? I don't know. What team would that be? Hi, Susan. We haven't seen you in a while. Gosh, yes, you guys have been traveling. I'm so glad you've been traveling and enjoying time with family. It's wonderful. So glad to hear that.
Welcome, Debbie and Linda Warner. It's so nice to see you both here. Thanks for joining us here.
So I put in a few more modern songs in this one.
Modern songs, meaning written after 1960?
That's right. This might have been written after 1990. Hang on, let's see. 1998. To me, that's modern. It is from the motion picture City of Angels, written by the Goo Goo Dolls. And this one is called Iris.
You just like saying that on the
Goo
stream.
Goo, Goo Goo Gaga.
I know.
It's called Iris. On the heels of that, another rock musician wrote a movie song. And Larry, this is one from one of our favorite movies.
Yeah, before you go into that, I just want to say hello to your mom.
Oh, good.
So Honey
Glad
just
you're
checked
here.
in. Honey, if you missed the beginning of the stream, you'll have to go back because the title of tonight's show is about you. It says, "Honey, look, honey, we brought you flowers." So I hope you're feeling better. I know Robin's mom, Honey, who's watching now, she called us yesterday. She wasn't feeling very well, and I spoke to her for a bit, and it sounded like I cheered her up, but I'm hoping you're feeling better, honey. So sit back, relax with everybody else. When I say grab a drink, I know you'll laugh. And join us at the piano bar.
All right, so this one is another rock musician, Bruce Springsteen. He wrote the music to My Secret Garden. And no, he wrote the music to...
No,
it's called My Secret Garden.
He wrote this song. He did. It was Jerry Maguire. How could you
he wrote
forget?
the music to Secret Garden, but the movie is Jerry Maguire.
You had me at hello.
You had me at hello. Show me the money. All of that.
Sure,
Great lines in that
that's
movie.
That's me. I'm Jerry Maguire.
Yeah. Never get tired of rewatching that film, Jerry Maguire, with Renee Zellweger and Tom Cruise.
Our daughter Valerie had not seen the movie,
Yeah,
so we
she saw it for
watched
the first
it.
time.
We
Dad,
watched
that's you. You're Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, we watched
Asian
it
man.
at Thanksgiving. We said, Valerie, you got to see this movie, and it still holds today. It's still, it has some kind of dated moments, but it's okay.
Well, of course it does.
Yeah, but and since that time, I have hung out with Bruce, which was always nice.
Oh, yeah,
And,
right. You passed him
did.
by going to
What
the
are you
bathroom. You
talking
didn't
about?
hang out with Bruce.
No, we hung out backstage with
See, no,
Southside and Bruce.
I really hung out with Bruce.
I know
Now,
you
it was a
did.
dream.
I know you did.
It was a dream. But I did.
Okay, we can't go into the dream sequence. I mean, we only have 90 minutes of a show, Robin. You can't talk about your dreams.
They already know the dream. I dreamed that I played in Bruce Springsteen's band because he was missing his keyboard player. That's the dream.
But there is chatter. Fran, our friend Fran, who's watching tonight, she started Naked on the Bench.
The book.
The book. And
A lot
people are
of people
talking
misread
about
that. They say it's Naked on the Beach. It is not. It is Naked on the Bench. My adventures in Piano Land. It's all about having to be very vulnerable or naked in order to do what it is I do. So get your minds out of the gutter. Anyway,
if you want.
it's April.
It's April. It is.
Love that song. April showers bring the flowers. And April showers bring Mayflowers. What do Mayflowers bring?
Pilgrims. So
That's right, Larry. Pilgrims.
So I think we have that joke in this household for the last 25 years. Every single year, it's still funny. So a lot of chatter tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of chatter, which is why it's kind of hard to keep up. I can barely keep up with my camera angles and all that kind of stuff because people are talkative tonight. Nice to see everybody. Thanks for joining. Got a nice crowd at the bar. Make sure you order your drinks.
Yep.
You know.
I'm coming in here because I'm going to take a quick look on Patreon. I know a lot of you got some perks this last week. I sent some sheet music out to everyone as part of your Patreon membership, and a number of people received their free copy of Heel of the Hand. After 3 months of being on that site, you get one copy of this CD, my very first, there's nothing like your first, album of original piano solos. And I'm just popping on here because I believe it's time to do a couple of Patreon shout-outs. So I'm going to come in on here. It'll tell me.
And I just popped the link for Patreon into the
Yeah, some people might
chat.
not know what it is, but it's kind of a fan club. and you join, and I send out things. Here we go. Patreon shout outs for the month. A shout out to Ken and Jessica, Brian, and to Linda Carroll. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sharon and Ralph Smith. Thank you so much. I know you're on tonight. Margaret Weiss. Thank you. Gershon Smith. Thank you. Stephen Lemos. And yep, that's for tonight. Many, many thanks. Definitely appreciate you, all of you. As you tune in, here we are on YouTube. Hi, everybody in YouTube land. So after April Showers, we've got, this was a very big duet. This was on the radio so much. This is
Every time you sing this song to me, I say,
I do not sing this song to you.
I don't need to
Don't listen to
because just look at your garden. Good grief.
One thing I get mad at if Larry buys flowers. I'm like, why?
But I do every once in a while, especially
does every once
it's
in a
the
while.
winter time when you
because we
can't have
have
your flowers.
A garden, a really big garden. I'm like,
Yeah.
don't waste money on flowers. I have so many flowers. But this is You Don't Bring Me Flowers. Barbara Streisand. And who's she sing it with? Neil? Is it Neil Diamond? Maybe? Yeah, she reprimands him for not bringing her flowers and not as romantic as it used to be. But, all right. So bring your honey flowers now and then. And you can give men flowers. They like it too.
I don't think
I
anybody's...
brought you flowers.
When? Yeah, from the garden.
Like every day.
From the garden. You
They're
said
all over
when
the
we
house.
first moved. When we first moved here, you said,
It's more meaningful than buying them, Larry. I grew them.
when we first moved here, you said, "Could you go out in the lawn and pull up all those dandelions?"
Oh, I remember when you did that.
Remember when we had
You
all
must
of
have
those?
pulled out like 500 dandelions.
Yeah,
with
part
that.
of-
With that.
What was clear was that dandelions like to grow on rocks, and
Well,
that was
I think when we moved
preventing
to
our
rebuild
grass
this
from
house,
taking-
the builders took all the good topsoil.
They did, and it's really hard to grow grass on rocks, but dandelions will grow, and weeds will grow really well on rocks. So.
All right. Here we go. Don't
Boo-hoo.
give me flowers.
So people are talking about the using the new sheet music. It's so nice. The new couple people I guess have already received the new book.
My sheet music?
Yes, your Heal the Hand and Songs of the Spirit.
Yes,
book.
I don't even have the books to kind of show you because my piano technician was here and I gave them to him to read.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're doing well. And for those of you just tuning in, Larry and I started my gardening TV show with Amazon.
Amazon Live.
So check it out. I posted the links on my Facebook page. There's 2 different links for gardening tips and things like that.
Just a warning, folks, about Amazon Live. Already, if
it's
if,
addicting.
everybody, I think pretty much everybody uses Amazon now. Especially in the pandemic, you can't go out and get things, so you order on Amazon and it delivers to your door.
Or you live in a rural area like us, and there's no place to go.
Amazon Live is a relatively new program that Amazon started, and be careful not to take too deep a dive into that because you could spend hours watching their channels.
Well, it's like everyone has their own little QVC channel. On there now.
So officially now, Robin, I guess, and I produce now 4 television shows for Robin a week, which, who has time to be a booking agent anymore?
So I did have plans to go to Arkansas for a week to do some concerts. Some of you were concerned I wouldn't be able to live stream, but don't worry, those were canceled. So I am here. I'm here. Okay, Build Me Up, Buttercup. I can't decide. I couldn't decide when I selected this song. I love that it has the word flower buttercup in it.
You guys might hear me
Whether
snapping my
I should play
fingers.
it as a rock song or a ballad. What there?
The guys might hear me snapping my fingers at the microphone behind.
I'm not sure I'm going to play it like that.
Yeah, but it is.
Why don't you build me up? It's a great song.
It is a great song. And, those are the songs that stand the test of time, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What year is this? 1969.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe I'll do both.
I landed on the moon that year.
Yes, men landed on the moon. You know what I just found out, though? I just found this out. Maybe you knew this fact for a long time, Larry, but who was it who told us that after they put the flag on the moon,
it blew away.
When they blasted it off, they blew it away.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. I knew because what happened was
you've got to go back to the moon and fix it.
So
it really bothers me.
The story goes is that when the planning for the landing was made, they were very careful not to have Neil and Buzz go too far from the lander. So the plan was to plant the flag at a certain distance from the lander. But what they weren't planning on was the fact that the force of liftoff from the moon would blow that flag right the hell down. So
I would have gone back to fix that flag.
We are going back. So Robin, what did you tell me the other night about the youngest?
The 19-year-old female astronaut.
We are going back to the moon.
Yes. We're going. She's going to the moon. I thought she's going.
Well, she's going to Mars, but I think she's part of the project to send.
All right.
And there's going to be a woman on the moon, folks. It's going to happen in our lifetime.
Be that as it may, I'm going to Piano Land with "Build Me Up, Buttercup." Okay.
You got the key there, Rob? There you go.
it's hard to do that without a drum kit.
He did a great job. He did.
It is hard to do it without a drum kit. But
So I have to make a correction. It's not a big deal, but Robin, you know that one of my friends, my friend Nancy, who's I went to high school with, watches the stream on a regular basis, and she just made a comment in the chat about finding our high school yearbook and seeing a picture of me playing with the jazz band. Nancy, it was not a bass guitar; it was a electric guitar, and that was my Les Paul guitar. Small correction. But that's one of the things we lost in the flood. It's not a song we're going to play tonight, but
we lost
that
a lot
guitar,
of things in that flood,
including our wedding pictures.
Floyd, September 21st, 1999.
But that was something,
Our furniture, our wedding pictures,
so
our entire
21
collection.
21 years ago. But that's just
Your
was
guitar.
one reminder that it's just stuff. And so as we're
just
going
stuff.
through the pandemic, as we get to the other side of it, I think we have a good view of the
I do
positive
miss our
view.
wedding photos, though.
Yeah, we do have the
have
one of us. The one of us.
And we have a couple of snapshots, and we have
the video.
We found the video. I can't believe that wasn't down there, but we had all these beautiful wedding pictures. Not Timor. So,
but
happen.
we do have memories.
We do have memories for now.
Yeah, right. It's probably not funny. A lot of roses in this set.
Everything's coming up roses from Gypsy. Every time I see the musical Gypsy, I never tire of it. I think it's when Marvin Hamlish came to speak to my class at NYU. I remember him telling us that he thought it was a perfect musical, and that's because they were able to take songs that had one meaning in the first act and turn them into something completely different in the second act. So Everything's Coming Up Roses is one of those. In the beginning, it's I did kind of a hybrid of it, but it's Ethel Merman, think about everything's coming up roses. And then in the second act, when Gypsy Rose Lee, her daughter, goes on stage, and she has some nerves, and she sings, "You can do it. All you need is a hand. You can do it. Mama's gonna see to it." And it's the same song, but really slowed down. That also happens in the first act with "Let me entertain you, let me make you smile." And in the second act, that same exact song becomes the big striptease number. And
hey, Rob.
yeah,
It's a family program. So
it's a family show. It actually
right.
that was her. Gypsy had Rose had two daughters, and she tried to get them both into showbiz. One leaves, and so that's why he said that was the perfect musical. So I kind of did a hybrid of Everything's Coming Up Roses for that.
Which kind of reminds me, Fran, when you get to the chapter in the book that's entitled "I Think I'll Keep My Clothes On," you might want to cover your eyes when you read the book.
Please.
So Rob, this might be a good time because you're talking about Broadway shows for us to talk about what's coming from us. Is it a good time? You want to take a moment?
I can't believe
I'm so
you're
excited.
popping the secret.
Well, we don't have to talk about it now. We can leave them in suspense.
No, I think we already did pop the secret. Go ahead, you tell them.
Well, so,
you tell them. I talk all the time.
I think you all know I'm. I guess it's official for the last few years. I'm Robin's producer. I produce these shows, but I also
Mr.
produce.
Producer, I'm talking to you, sir.
Yeah. That'd probably make a good movie or a good Broadway show in itself. So I, in fact, I think that was a Broadway show. The producer. So the producers. So I've been working on Robin's next recording, which the work that I'm doing now is.
Don't worry, he's not playing the piano.
Figuring out it's completely Robin. It's a solo piano Robinizations of really well-known Broadway show tunes, and I'm so excited about
We've been working hard on. At this moment, we're on the sequencing part, which is the order of the songs.
Which is it's not easy, folks.
We're not quite there. We're almost there.
We're almost there.
We're almost in agreement.
But part of it is I've been spending a lot of time earlier this week, aside from the time that I've spent on the phone with our internet service provider, and also
we know them
trying
all
to
by first name now,
and trying to figure out the internet superhighway, which based on tonight's stream, I think I figured it out. Let's hope. But the deep listening I've been doing, I'm so excited to share this stuff with you folks. I can't wait for you all to hear it. Robin, I think Robin's, outdone herself. The recording sounds amazing. Her Robinizations of the songs. And, I think a telltale sign is that during the week, I said to Robin one night, we were just standing in our kitchen getting ready to have dinner, and I said, "Oh, that song is in my head. It just
stop,
stays."
Don't tell me because you put it in my head.
Because it does this.
Speaking of Broadway,
it sticks with you.
It's going to come out June 11th, but you guys will hear about it before then and be able to pre-order and all that fun stuff. Folks, on Patreon, I'm going to show you get a sneak peek of the album cover. That's coming up soon. Still working on it, tweaking it. This is the musical. What's it from? South Pacific. And it gets to go in the flower set because she says she's as corny as Kansas in August. And there's corn. There's corn in the, maybe corn's not a flower, but
corn does have flowers on it.
It does grow.
It does grow.
Yeah, it does bloom something. So, here we go.
In our backyard, in fact.
We're going to be growing corn this year. Can't wait. turns out we didn't have to stretch it. It has Daisy in the lyric. I love it. I'm as trite and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm broad and mid as a moon-happy night pouring light on the dew.
There you go. So
Those
daisies.
are pretty great lyrics.
Daisies.
Love.
Not to be confused with dandelions.
So that's Wonderful Guy from South Pacific. Dandelions. I was a little girl. I would pick them up all the times and blow on them and make a wish. You know, when I think of
All the
when
weeds
people
you've
do
spread.
that near my yard,
Right.
I give them the stink eye.
All the weeds you spread when you're a kid. Yeah.
Think of all the gardens I weeded by
But
doing
someone like our friend the botanist would
no,
say
he's keeping them all because the bees. He's
Right.
he has bees, so
he's someone who would say that as long as it's a native,
he
it's
always
okay.
says as long as it's green.
And as long as
Leave
it's
it.
native, he's an anti-native plant person, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No, he's for native.
That's right. But I mean, that's what I mean. He's for plant. He's against bringing non-native
not true.
plants. Non-native plants?
No.
Oh,
no,
so
no. He
all right. See, folks, I'm showing my naivete on the gardening
brings
front.
specimen plants in, but he lets a certain part go native, kind of like
Got
my
it.
garden. Near the house, I bring in things, but the rest of it, I just let go native because I don't have to water it. So all things they're native to here. But there are a few weeds that are really invasive right now, and I've got to get in there this weekend. You want to help me there?
I think if it first of all, I think that it might be
Jesus, no.
it might be raining, and you know that
It's
if
fine to garden in the rain. Actually,
if-
it makes things easier to
Yeah,
dig up because the
you-
soil's wet.
you know that if the weather is above 60 and it's sunny out, you know what I'll be doing. So
You will not help me.
because I'll be on one of those long spring bike rides.
Yeah.
Just before you go back to the piano, Robin, Linda Warner's asking about your scarf, which I'm sure people are like,
I want to tell you about this scarf.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned it. It's from China, and it was gifted to me by one of my hosts in China. It's pure silk. I would never buy this for myself. It's like a luxury item. And I was admiring these beautiful scarves in China when I was there. I brought one home. I did buy one for my mom and one for my mother-in-law. And I did not buy one for myself. And the last 3 days I was at the right before I was coming home, one of the concert promoters gave this to me, and I love it so much. It's so light, and it's blue, but it's cherry blossoms that's on it, the white cherry blossoms, and yeah.
our friend Jessica is watching, Rob.
Hello.
Bruce's daughter, and
So this
she says that blowing the dandelions, it's just more wishes for people.
Steven says dandelions are not native to North America. Well,
Yeah, well there you go.
but now.
Now they are.
So here's another flower song for you. This is from The Sound of Music, and I did record it on my Lullaby CD, Beautiful Dreamer,
Always makes me think of World War II.
Ada Weiss.
What?
You just killed it for me. This flower song makes you think of World War II?
Sure. Well, Sound of Music
Well,
was based
I understand.
and Edelweiss, the whole idea.
It's just not the...
It's German. It's the whole. Sorry. Just
I
killed it.
imagine beautiful white Edelweiss on a beautiful flowering hill when I play the song, not thinking
I don't remember what the movie
the
was, but
horrors of war.
there was a movie where the German soldier has an Edelweiss in his on his uniform. That's what made me think of it.
So I just wanted to mention, in case you noticed the image behind me that Larry probably sees. Is that camera 2, Larry? Would you see behind
That's
me?
camera 3.
Camera 3, okay.
But
well,
I'll put it up
it's
if you
a
want me to.
beautiful, yes, please do. It's a beautiful painting that was done for me. I heard from an artist who I had met several years ago at a concert. He and his wife Jill, Peter and Jill Stilton, came to a concert of mine in Florida, and we stayed in touch for a time. And when he saw me doing these live streams, he said, I'm a starving artist right now too. No one's coming to the gallery. I can't really tip you, but I'd love to gift you some art. And he sent this beautiful painting that is of my piano.
So Rob, it's hung just out of view. So
okay, but
I don't know if you want to take it down.
I will take it down. But it's my piano, and it shows my rose arbor as well as the New York City skyline, which is a tip of the hat to my roots, playing in New York City piano bars. And now I'm in the country with the rose arbor. I sent him pictures of my garden, and he created this for me. I just found out recently that Peter passed away. His wife wrote me a very long, heartfelt letter. She didn't know how to tell me. He actually passed away in December, and this was the last painting he did. So it's super special, and it will be here in my piano room as long as I am. And I just want to show it to you.
And while you do that, Rob, when we take it down, because there's some chatter about, last week's stream and when you played what, just want to remind everyone the stream on Facebook comes down almost immediately, but all of the previous and tonight's show will be archived on YouTube. So Nancy, if you want to see last week, it's up there on YouTube now. So just look for Robin's Piano Bar, and you'll find episode 17. We're on episode 18 tonight. And then that's me filling the time as Robin shares the painting, which is a beautiful piece. In fact, he gifted us 2 pieces. And we're so happy to have those pieces of art. It's just very special when you have someone who.
But I was also so grateful that he was thinking of me and made that during this time and gave that to me. Now knowing it's his last piece that he made is
and we have
even more special.
There's a few people in our lives that are artists, that are visual artists like that. We talked about. Paper Meditations a few weeks ago. She sponsored our stream. Our friend Chris, our friend Leslie Montana. We have her painting. It's so nice to have those things to remind us of those friends of ours.
I love having pieces of their art everywhere. So here's that song that was on the TV show every single week in the 70s when we watched Donnie and Marie, Paper Roses. Paper roses, they're only imitation, like your imitation love for me.
Boy, do we remember Donnie and Marie, huh?
What'd you say?
I said we remember Donnie and Marie.
Oh, yeah.
That show.
They're still kicking. They're still doing it.
Well,
they were doing it in Las Vegas.
Marie's really just selling weight loss products.
They
but
look
that's
the
okay.
same.
Marie looks great. She's, like I said, her weight loss products are wonderful. So Rob, speaking on top of Old Smoky, can I
Yes.
share some other news with our audience? Because I'm so excited to share this news.
Wait, what news?
What news?
What news?
Live shows. Return to live shows. People are getting vaccinated. We're headed back
Folks,
to
I'm going
to
to
the
have
stage.
a very, very busy 2022.
But-
Hopefully,
but-
I'll be coming Zoom near you.
But I want to give a shout out because for folks making plans for the summer, Robin may not even know this. I don't know if
I don't
I've
even
shared
have
it.
the dates.
So,
They're hearing it before me.
so we have some new show dates coming up, and I just want to let you know that at the end of May, May 22nd, Robin will make an appearance. Well, I should back up. We think that in the middle of May on Mother's Day weekend, Robin will make an appearance in Pittsburgh. So check out her website. But
yeah, Mother's
we're
Day weekend,
pretty
Hillman
sure
Center.
that at Hillman in Pittsburgh. So if you're in the Pittsburgh area or can drive to Pittsburgh, that'll be Robin's first live show back to touring. At the end of May, on May 22nd, for those of you in New York State and are familiar with the Mohonk Mountain House, Robin's going to return to Mohonk there. So those that show is free to the guests. So if you have the ability to stay at Mohonk, do sign
So
up
you know
for
what?
that.
I will, Larry. Once that's all finalized, I will definitely post on my website, robinspielberg.com.
But wait, there's
the
more.
tour
This is the
dates.
exciting part that you don't know about, which is today I had conversations
I don't know about it.
because I spoke to Mohonk again today, and Robin, we're going to make a second journey to Mohonk in July. So look for those dates.
All right. What about
And-
Southern California? Sharon is asking.
I'll get there, Sharon. Hang in there. But wait, along with for those New Englanders, we've got a lot of New Englanders. So this is what I was telling the venue that I was talking to today. We're going to have a main show. So there'll be a show in July in
Not Maine, like Main. Maine,
Maine.
like the state of Maine.
the state of Maine.
So you know what?
The
Everyone
state
should
of
go
mine.
on. You East Coasters, go on vacation in Maine. Coordinate it with my concert. We're in Maine. What's the town?
It's Harrison, Maine.
Where's that?
The theater is it's actually kind of a tourist destination, summer destination.
Okay, I'm there. Let's
And
go. Sounds like you already said yes.
it's Deer Trees Theater, and
I have no control over my calendar.
yeah, you do, because you know that you get to say yes first, and you know that I talked to you
yes, I'll
about
say
this.
yes.
We did talk about this, but I guess the biggest thing that I'm excited about is to bring Robin back to you all live and in person without me talking to you about it during the show. How about that? And maybe I'll talk to them during the show. They might give me a
music
microphone.
cut off.
I know. But this is radio. This is live
I
TV.
will post the dates on my website. We don't need to talk about it. They will be up there. The dates for Arkansas that you see up there, they're not real. They're not happening.
But before you go, this next song, new album.
Just a few tunes left.
Look how fast it went. The week went really fast
Yeah,
because I spent so much time on the phone with Comcast.
And thanks to all of you who are doing our PayPal, going on PayPal and or Venmo and giving tips. Our summer dates are a way for us to have a little getaway. We barter playing the piano for staying in a nice hotel.
And B&Bs.
But paying gigs will hopefully come back
2022.
Yeah, in 2022.
So, I want to do a shout out to, Robin does share with me that you folks are hitting the tip jar. I've been putting the tip jar up tonight, and
Thank you.
thank you all for supporting us. It's what keeps us
Couldn't
going.
do it without you, because other than the strongly worded email that you sent to Comcast, which seems to have worked,
Yeah.
all of the lights and sound and internet, and
It's-
there's
it's-
like a week. There's in the piano tunings. It all adds up. The monthly fee of being able to restream and
Yeah, we use a
all the
program.
connections. So
We-
this helps us deliver the music to you and have some fun and keep you company in your evening and keep me fresh, because there are so many musicians right now. They haven't toured in a year. It's hard to stay motivated and keep practiced. And so this really keeps me going because I plan for it all week and work on music
and we talk about
I'm
it.
ready. I'm so ready to go out on tour.
It's your muscles. It's you
Yes.
flexing your muscles, the piano muscles.
So
So thank you,
a
everyone.
song about herbs, parsley, sage, rosemary,
Is it herbs
and thyme.
or herbs?
Herbs or
It's
herbs?
Herbs.
Herbs.
It's herbs. We
I
should.
say the other word
We
wrong.
we could probably do a whole piano bar
Or a
show.
song about herbs, but you corrected me. I said in the arbor, and you said it's harbor,
It's harbor.
like where the
right?
boats go.
Yeah. So I
The
think
roses have an arbor.
You-
I get it mixed up. Arbor, harbor.
we're gonna probably do an
Herbs,
entire
herbs.
piano bar in the future
On this
just on
pronunciation?
pronunciations. You say tomato, I say tomato. Let's
Yeah.
call the whole thing off.
We both do it. We both say.
It's
Today, when I was doing, not all day, when I was doing the Amazon Live, I couldn't decide whether to say vase or vase. So I said it both ways.
So we have a great comment before you. Sharon, you're awesome. We had a glitch-free night. I worked really hard to get us here, and we're here. So you're all welcome. It's my pleasure. And yes, I have promised Robin that I will accompany her to all future performances, unless for some reason I can't do it. But yeah, I will be there.
I want him to come with me on trips because now we haven't been apart like in 14 months. I used to go on the road all the time by myself, and now I feel like a big baby. I go to the grocery store, and I'm like, I miss him. I'm having separation anxiety. So as you could come with me to as many dates as possible, that would be great, Larry. I don't really want to do them by myself anymore.
A lot of requests for Robin and for you to go to Florida, and you are going to Florida. You're going to perform in Florida. February.
What?
Yeah, you're February of 2022.
Oh yes. Well, that was the date that was postponed. I had
Yeah. So we'll
I
be
think
we'll be in
Ohio
Florida.
too. We had
We'll be in Ohio.
dates in Ohio that were all moved around. So it's 2020. I think I posted some of those dates on my website,
Yeah.
robinspielberg.com. Just click on concerts, and you'll
So
see what's so
you'll-
far
you'll see.
confirmed.
There's a Florida in
And
the
so
in the
we're on
future.
the last song.
Are we
Yes,
really?
it's the last one. And I didn't
So
record this for Love Story. I just called it up because I think on Love Story I might have played it in a
the
different key.
very last song, number 17,
The
is that
very
where
last
we're at?
song.
Wow, Robin, how did that happen?
A little talk, a little playing, little talk, a little playing, and zoom. There we go.
It was fun tonight, though, right?
Definitely.
We had fun.
I hope you guys had fun. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm going to, you
Wh-
come with us. If you come to shows, you'll see both of us after the show.
I'm definitely going to come to
We
the
hang out in
Florida
the
shows,
lobby and say
especially
hi.
it's February. Do you think that I would miss
Karen
going
says
to Florida?
she'll settle for 1,000 miles within Montana. You know what? I'd love to go back to Montana. Karen probably was there when I
Probably.
when I brought the Steinway with me from Salt Lake City, and I traveled. I did like, I don't know, 28 shows in 32 days. It was insanity.
That's
Took
in
a
the
Steinway with me.
it's in the book, Rob. It's in the book.
in the book.
You
It
can read the
was fantastic and also exhausting. We took that piano absolutely everywhere. Montana's gorgeous. Would love to go back.
So, can I just say thank you to everyone? We had a blast tonight. Great show. I had a lot of fun tonight. And just want to remind everybody, we'll be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for Robin's weekly Heal the Hand.
Yes, and if you'd like to see my gardening show, it's posted at my Facebook page, Robin Spielberg Music. This one is the Billy Joel song, And So It Goes.
Kinda-
And every time I've held a rose, it seems I've only felt the thorns.
Kind of a perfect way to end the night. End
I
the
know,
night
but
stream.
it's a very sweet, sweet song about wanting to find love. So let's go with it. Thanks, everyone. Hope to see you tomorrow night. Have a good evening.
Carmel, say goodnight.
Hey, Carmel. Say goodnight to everybody. That's right. Good girl.